Hi students, welcome back. Let's work on the examples of the exception handling. Some examples I'll explain in paper and some I'll execute on the IDE. So first try to understand the program, whatever I'm writing here, so that programs you can work on Eclipse IDE. Or you can also write this program Notepad++ also. Use the Notepad++ because as a fresher it's better to work on Notepad++ rather than on Eclipse IDE, right? Okay, so here what I had taken, the class is loaded, open brace executed, main method called. So whenever the main method called, first, what are happening here? Integer x is equal to integer dot parseInt argument 0. So what I am writing here, first of all, whatever the data, here I am not writing the data inside the program. I want to run the program at runtime. So whenever you want to run the program at runtime, so try to call the arguments. So whatever the argument is of string type. Okay, it is of string type. But I want to, the return type here I mentioned is an integer. Here whatever your argument is a string type, but the return type is integer. So to convert the string to integer, you have to call the integer class and the method parseInt. A parseInt is present integer class. A parseInt is present in integer class. So to call that, you have to call that method by using the class name. So we can call the methods by using the class names also. So integer dot parseInt argument 0. So convert that string. Argument 0 is a string. So which is declared here, that will be converted by using integer dot parseInt. So integer is written in x. Again, I am taking another variable, int y is equal to integer dot parseInt. So whatever the argument I had entered, that should be copied into y. Okay, I will enter integers only. Okay, but whatever the args is it's a string. Okay, based on the syntax. If you want to convert it, you have to use this method. Integer is a class name, parseInt is a method. I am parsing to the integer, parseInt. A string is parsed to the int. Okay, and integer z. So whatever the value x and y, that will be divided, and the so it is an integer. Only the integer part is going to be taken, and that is has to be printed. This is what happening. How to execute? Okay, go to the command prompt. Java C. First compile the program, Java C sample.java. Okay, sample.java. Now run the program. Suppose if you run Java sample, you are not writing any arguments because at the program you didn't declare any arguments. You just passed the arguments by using the parseInt. Suppose if you didn't enter any arguments here, you are running the program simply by Java sample. Then what happened? Whenever you type Java sample and try to enter. So please pause the video and type this program. Okay, and try to write this command on the command prompt. Okay, try to run this program on the notepad, or else if you are running on the IDE also, go to the arguments, and there you just Java C sample.java, means Java sample. That's it. You are not giving any arguments. Okay, try to run the programs. If you write this program on IDE and click on run, then what the answer will be occurred. You see, array index out of bounds exception is raised. It's a user. Okay, this is array index out of bound exception is occurred. User does not know about this error. So array index out of bounds exception is occurred. So then what you're doing? So again try to compile. This time try to enter the arguments. If you are running on the command prompt, so first compile the program, and at the run time you need to give the arguments. But when you're IDE, so how to execute these programs also I'll explain. So go to the arguments, okay, and there you have to enter the arguments. Java sample. Okay, so this time I'm entering ABC XYZ. Because XY, one argument and one argument entered. What will happen? Come on, think. This time, I pass the arguments. At command prompt, I pass the arguments A, B, C. So whatever the argument is there, that will be passed to int X, and whatever the argument is there, that will be passed to int Y, and that has to be divided. Okay, what happened if I passed string? Number format exception is occurred. Number format exception is occurred. So it will display number format exception. Means because you are an user, programmer, you know what is a number format exception, what is an array index out of bound exception. Okay. So whenever you see the number format exception, you have to think that, oh, I need to enter the numbers, because whatever the argument is there, that I had used integer dot parseInt. Only integer has to be passed, parseInt. So numbers I need to be entered. That you know. Okay. So next time what happened? So again try to compile the program. Sample.java. Java sample. So this time I am giving only the numbers. No, I don't want to give the string, because number format exception is occurred. So try to give the numbers. But I'll enter 10, 0. What happened now? If I enter 10, 0. So 10 is passed into the X and 0 is passed into Y. It means you will get 10 by 0. 10 by 0. What happened? Exception is raised. Arithmetic exception. Arithmetic exception will be occurred. Because divided by 0. Divided by 0 is an arithmetic exception. So in this example, array out of bound exceptions, number format exceptions, arithmetic exceptions, these are all comes under the unchecked exceptions. Unchecked exceptions. So in the hierarchy picture I had shown you, these are all the unchecked exceptions. These unchecked exceptions can be explicitly handled by the user to convey the friendly message to the user. Programmer can explicitly handle to convey the friendly message to the users. These exceptions are handled by system implicitly. Generally, these all the system is implicitly is displaying these names, because it is implicitly handled. These exceptions also handled by the programmer explicitly to display user friendly error message. That is how I'll show you in the next video. Thank you.